What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Salute to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about singer Keyshia Cole. Keyshia Cole has been struggling when it comes to dating. She's even admitted it herself. But recently, she's been dating these younger rappers, right? She dated Hunxho. She was off and on with him, looking kind of desperate. And now apparently she is linked to a guy by the name of Skrilla. She's linked to him. Apparently, they have been seen getting romantic with each other. And I asked the question, did this heifer hit the wall? We got to ask the question. She's dated all types of dudes in the industry, right? And she's either dated people in music. She was with a basketball player for a while. And it just seemed like it just doesn't work with Keyshia Cole. No matter what happens in her life, it just doesn't work for her. And at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, Keyshia Cole, do you say to yourself, maybe it's you that's the problem? Because it has to be. You see, she's 44 years old, family. 44 years old, struggling in love. And now she's in and out these relationships with guys who are younger than her. And this is her life. This is what's going to go on with her. These relationships just never really stick. That I mean, she's had relationships that went on for a little while, but then they end up fading because she's the common denominator. And a lot of these relationships, these women are the common denominator, but it's everybody else's fault. You know, she looked bad when she was dating Hunxho. You want to know why? Because not only the age difference, it's a young guy in his early mid-20s, and you have this woman in her 40s who's trying to act and compete with younger women. Keyshia Cole's not bad looking at all, but she's hit a dating wall for sure. And she's just trying anything at this point to get into a relationship because she's very relationship obsessed. So let's get into this. Over the weekend, the Let It Go singer and rapper Skrilla sparked dating rumors when they posted coinciding romantic photos on social media. Cole, who's 44, shared a bathroom selfie on her Instagram story, and she had her arms wrapped around Skrilla's waist. She simply captioned the post, "Yep," according to XXL. The outlet reported that Skrilla, 27, shared a photo on his Instagram stories of himself and Cole hanging out at a club, as well as a photo of them together on a yacht. Then on Monday, Cole shared a photo of a grand bouquet of roses and chocolates on her Instagram stories, which she captioned "Baby," right? Hours later, she shared a photo of a note on her Instagram stories that read, "Love you, beautiful XOXO." Reps for Cole and Skrilla did not respond for comment. Cole, who was romantically linked to rapper Hunxho last year, by the way, she was obsessed with Hunxho, I believe. That man was out doing him, and she was sitting up there, 40-something-year-old single mother, obsessed with this 20-something-year-old rapper. Opened up about her heartbreaking split from her husband and former NBA player Daniel Gibson in Lifetime's biopic Keyshia Cole, This Is My Story. Cole remarried Gibson in 2011, and married Gibson in 2011, and they welcomed son DJ the year prior. That was a lot of the reason why I didn't get a divorce through all the cheating, according to what she said to people in 2023, of finally ending their marriage in 2017, because it was like, I just want to do it for my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, can he have two parents in the same home? At some point, you just gotta choose you, she continued, and choose to be healthy. When asked about her love life at that point, Cole said it was rough out here. You can't get these people to tell you the truth about anything, and I'm a truth seeker, she said. A couple of people have told her her husband is in Dubai and I need to go overseas. Well, bring him on. I just gotta get over there. It's funny how she says this, but then you get with Hunxho, who was apparently cheating on you too, and then you get with Skrilla. Now, I don't know if Skrilla is faithful. I don't know. But you look at the type of men you got with after Daniel Gibson. It doesn't seem like you were looking for faithful, healthy relationships. Didn't, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, didn't she date Birdman and Bow Wow after the fact? And Bow Wow, I believe, accused her of vandalizing his car, or she was accused of vandalizing Bow Wow's car. This chick is crazy. And she's talking about what he did wrong in the marriage, and she stayed for the child. Then you go and you get into relationships with all these men in the industry. How do you think that those relationships, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. It's always everybody else's fault. It's always with these heifers, it's always somebody else's fault as to why the relationship folded. They never look in the mirror and say, maybe I need to choose better. Maybe I should go a while without dating anybody and heal. If you look at Keyshia Cole and her upbringing, she never really had real love except for the adoptive parents that took care of her. But outside of that, when it comes to men, she's always been searching. She's always been searching for an identity. Didn't she say that she was mixed? That she wasn't black, she was mixed? So you have a female who doesn't even have a real identity because she believes that she's biracial, and you know, she doesn't have an identity, and she never really had the love that she really, you know, especially from her real father, that I think she's still looking for. But again, it's the cheating. But you get with rappers, you get with Birdman, you get with Bow Wow. I'm not saying the other cheaters, but I mean there was a report that she fought another woman over Birdman. So we really gotta look at this. Like, what are you choosing? You out here getting into fights. Now I want y'all to check this timeline out, right? She separated from Daniel Gibson in 2014. That same year she started dating Birdman. And that was the same year she was arrested for fighting another woman over Birdman. And then 3 years later, she filed for divorce. Like she was playing her games with Daniel Gibson too. It wasn't a situation where, oh, he was cheating. She makes it seem better than it was, right? She tries to make it seem like it was more him than the both of them. I don't think she wanted to be married. I don't think she wanted the responsibility of being married. I think she wanted to be single again. And I have no doubt that she sabotaged that that marriage. Let's talk about Nico. Y'all remember Nico? The guy who's 14 years younger than her. When they started dating back in 2017, they dated from 2017 to 2020, and they have a son together that was born in 2019. All right, she's just been all over the place with her relationships, and ultimately, she's the common denominator. She's the one who needs to look herself in the mirror once again and heal. Stop looking for male attention in men. Women love to claim they don't seek out male attention. Yes, they do all the time. Women just seek it out in their own ways. You got women who are aggressive about being in relationships. You got women who are aggressive about having, you know, hookups and being on dating apps. You got the women who search for visual attention, right? They'll wear certain things, post certain things. They want that visual attention more than anything, right? But Keyshia Cole is the one who aggressively seeks relationships when she really needs to heal. She's been in a lot of relationships over the years. Why can't you just take the time to heal? No, you want to continue and you want to go from this younger rapper to this younger rapper, as if that's going to work. You claim that you wanted out of your marriage with Daniel Gibson because he was cheating so much. But here you are linking up with rappers who are probably not faithful to you. How does that work? Y'all remember Antonio Brown embarrassed her, right? Made it seem like she wanted him, and he didn't really want her like that. That was back in 2020, I think. 2020, 2021. And it was just, she just was embarrassing herself. But she doesn't see it as an embarrassment because she got to be around these men who are considered the higher valued men. Until Keyshia Cole takes the time to heal, real heal, she's never going to have a happy relationship. She's always going to be out here struggling, but she seems like the type of female that needs a man in her life for validation. And women who need men in their lives for validation are never happy, and those relationships never work. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like if you don't share it, follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next one.